Walay naan kaban may tedi la kontar anam.
And from Isa Kwesi Amwako, if you convene and be farmer. Tama first na ye juman e pa na enyo tofo. Ya tuma obene be dama obiamba no ko ba obunto. O kan boma mwa wope.
Kontar na be cher na ba.
I'm Sedem Kumaho, a food process engineer in Accra. I operate a fish dryer and for pineapples. Fish drying has been widely used in the pharmaceutical and nutraceutical industry. It is now a new innovation that has come into the pineapple field for drying organic pineapples. Fish drying helps the pineapples extend its shelf life for more than 5 years when it's fish dried. Basically, it takes moisture out of the product under vacuum, and so it is able to extend the shelf life of the pineapple. And this comes at a good time when farmers are complaining about losses in the value chain, and so fish drying will help them to get value for their money, and then also help the farmers to get premium price for their produce.
Nga de dia zeta Roma. Wa you okubia ba water abobia no ko yen process. Am de minta man dia no price no oyi. Oyi until the first na ye jumana ya tugu kwa. Nga de jumana ye pa ndi. Micho bia nkwan le on force le obotum na wa be farming work for apana program. Wa no ye. Oyi pa anam dia development.
Walay nan kaban may tedi la kontar. Walay naan kaban may tedi la kontar anam.
My name is Albert Amankwa. I am a maize and pepper farmer. In the past, I used to dry my maize on the floor, and the problem I faced was that a lot of the maize went moldy and weevils infested it. In addition, lizards and mice also roamed about on it and contaminated it. And I had difficulty selling for a good price.
My name is Bashir Husseini. I work with the Market-Oriented Agriculture Program. In the program, we work closely with Green Innovation Center, which is also part of the Market-Oriented Agriculture Program. So basically, it's looking at existing and potential innovations. So that's how come we are introducing a solar bubble dryer. Basically, the reason why this intervention is coming in is that in the Brona Ahafo region, you have the rainfall coinciding with the harvesting time in the major season, and drying becomes a bit problematic for them, which leads to deterioration of agricultural produce like maize. So the solar bubble dryer, it's a very simple and a very good technology that we thought that if we introduce it into the system, we could also prick the minds of service providers and engineers to buy into it. So the capacity of this dryer is about 1 ton, and then you can do a drying in a day from 22% moisture content to 14% moisture content. As you can see, the dryer, you are protected from rain, and then you attract solar radiation into the dryer. You are also protected from animals getting in contact with the maize to contaminate it. So we thought that if we bring this technology into the system, it will go a long way to reduce post-harvest losses in the country.
Now, there's this bubble dryer that is available for use. It is a very simple equipment. It uses solar energy, so we don't have to pay for electricity or any other source of energy. 10 bars goes into it, air blows over it. Within a single day, it reduces moisture level from 22% to 14%. So 10 bags out in one day, very high quality, very well dried, and so you can sell for a premium price. The other advantage this bubble dryer has is that you can easily fold it and move it elsewhere for drying. So you don't have to bring farmers all the way to one point. Anytime farmers need it elsewhere, you can take it there for use. The other thing also is that the maize that comes out of it is very clean. And so for me, my personal experience with it is that instead of losing 30% of it, you gain it. In addition, you sell the maize for a higher price, so you get two big disadvantages, so you make more money. I personally am able to make 40% more than I used to make when this dryer wasn't available. So in that respect, I consider this dryer to be very, very good, and it has come at the right time for us.
I am King Solomon Ade, a farmer at Aframso in the Juase district. Formerly, we are using rain-fed water to cultivate our irrigation here. We are having about even 40 acres, but the yield was very poor. We are having about 8 to 10 bags.
I'm Michael APJ, a civil engineer of Profcon Company Limited. From our survey, we deduced the rice farmers of Aframso only depended on rainfall as the source of water supply for cultivating their rice. We found that it wasn't sufficient enough as they could only farm once in a year, which wasn't able enough to help them sustain their living. So we introduced a pump. We could have used the electricity one or the fuel one, but we opted for much affordable and one with low cost in running. So we adopted the solar pump irrigation innovation system, which has really helped them to expand the land, which has increased productivity and also bettered their lives.
But
with the introduction of the solar pump irrigation system, you can even produce about even 25 bags per acre. And you can even cultivate about even 3 times a year, making it very profitable. We have money to pay our children's school fees, and then pay our land bills, and then use some of the money for other farm purposes.
What's Manjalina is my name, a student from Adidome Farm Institute. I'm here to gain knowledge and best practices in agriculture. At first, we were taught only the theory aspect in class, and most of the students lost interest in it.
My name is Joseph Kwesi Sapond, Deputy Director of Ministry of Food and Agriculture and Head of Adidome Farm Institute in the Volta region. The Farm Institute was established in 1964 to train the youth and farmers in best practices in agriculture. The emphasis was more on theory, but now the emphasis is on competency-based training where students are given skills, knowledge and attitude so that they can take up farming as a business and professionally. And interestingly, the Green Innovation Center has chosen Adidome Farm Institute to be the physical center of the green innovation. And with that, there will be establishment of demo plots for pineapple production, rice production, and maize production. This will give opportunity for farmers to learn best practices in agriculture so that they can increase production to meet the food security of the country.
Now, since the field-based training was introduced to us, it has helped us much to gain knowledge, skills, and attitude in agriculture. From here, I want to engage myself in large-scale farming on rice and pineapple production.
Alpha, not a telephone. Beat is not a telephone. Beat is nana.
My name is Mary Coleman, Agric Extension Agent in the Kumfi District. We used to use garden line, tape measures, long stakes to map our farms in the thick forest. But with the help from the Green Innovation Center, they've taught us how to use the GPS to map our farms. So now we use the GPS to map our farms, to know the acreages and then the perimeter of our farm size. So the Green Innovation Center has been helped us.
Gameti Moses is my name. On Billy Farms, we produce smooth cayenne for domestic and international market. We chose this type or this variety because it is one of the resilient among the rest of the varieties of pineapple. And most of the juice processing factory and the freeze dryers and the fresh cut processors are demanding for it in the high quantity to the extent that they have to import some from Ivory Coast and Togo to supplement what is available in Ghana. The call for smooth cayenne sucker multiplication has been stated because many new entrants want to come, but because there's lack of the seedlings, they cannot come. So we are multiplying the suckers for them to get it and come back into the system. We also encourage every indigenous in Saom Adreji constituency and the Kwapim South constituency to get involved into the smooth cayenne pineapple production, since it will prevent them from moving into the urban areas for them to live on their greener pastures.
Adama debe,